If you live in the United Kingdom or United States, digital payments is not something you think about, with multiple different options and seamless secure integrations into your favorite e-commerce websites, but the reality on the African continent is very different. Despite being home to over 70,000 businesses of all sizes use Paystack to collect online payments from some of the largest on the continent to develop sole founder businesses and enable businesses on the continent to expand their reach. Paystack is one of Africa's top fintech companies, focused on solving the payment problem and powering growth of businesses on the continent. It has become a story of success, proudly built in Africa, with an ambition to help businesses scale through online payments. Let's take a closer look at one of Africa's top fintech startups. The Nigerian company allows businesses to accept payments securely from multiple, local, and global payment channels, and provides the tools for customers to grow their businesses. Driven by the desire to see millions of businesses in Africa do well. Their vision is to see these businesses compete with the best companies in the world. Paystack allows you to receive payments from customers through 5 different payment options: debit and credit cards, mobile money and USSD, QR codes, and direct from bank accounts. And as of November 2022, payment terminals were launched, enabling merchants to take physical payments in store. Card transactions are available to all accounts, with Paystack processing payments from MasterCard, Verve, and Visa cards that are issued anywhere globally, with businesses based in Nigeria and South Africa also able to process American Express cards. Payment via bank account is only available in Nigeria and allows customers to pay via the internet banking portal or through a customer's account number. Authentication then takes place with the use of a one-time password sent to customers' phones or emails. USSD permits Nigerian customers to pay by dialing a code on their mobile device. The customer will then authenticate the transaction using a PIN before the transaction will then be confirmed. While in Ghana, customers can make payments by entering phone numbers enabled for mobile money. They will receive a message on the mobile phone connected to their mobile number and confirm the payment by inputting a PIN. Users can also pay by a QR code that permits customers to complete a payment transaction using a supported mobile app. When customers scan the code, they authenticate on a supported app to complete the payment transaction. Customers using local banks can scan Visa QR codes from the following banking apps or via SnapScan app. Over 70,000 businesses of all sizes use Paystack to collect online payments, from some of the largest on the continent to modest sole founder businesses. Business range from taxi app Bolt to betting company Narrowbet and media streaming service Iroko TV. Compared to competitor Flutterwave, which has a presence in 20 African countries, Paystack operates in just 3: Nigeria, Ghana, and South Africa, citing the uniqueness in regulations and the time it takes to launch in each country. Prioritizing the level of quality and service in each country, rather than having a presence in many. This focus-led approach has driven Paystack to process over 50% of all Nigeria's online payments. Following its acquisition in 2021, it quickly launched in South Africa, a more populated and mature payment market than Nigeria, but with an e-commerce sector that is expected to keep growing. Ghana required a different approach, focusing on mobile money solutions due to lower card adoption compared to other countries. Founded in 2015 by long-term friends from university and software developers, Shola Akinlade and Ezra Olioba in Lagos, Nigeria. In 2016, Paystack launched and became the first Nigerian company to be accepted into Y Combinator, the Fintech startup accelerator that has incubated tech success stories Dropbox and Airbnb. This was followed with $1.3 million seed funding from both local and international investors, including Comcast Ventures, Tencent, and Ventures Platform. In the following year, it launched the ability for customers to pay with a bank account, and for the first time, it processed over 1 billion naira in a month. In 2018, the company launched Paystack Starter Businesses, which allows businesses that are not formally registered to start taking payments online. Later that year, it raised a further $8 million in Series A, led by Stripe and Visa, with further investment from Tencent and Y Combinator, and by October, its growth accelerated, processing over 10 billion Nigerian nairas. In 2020, Paystack was acquired by digital payment powerhouse Stripe in a major acquisition valued at $200 million. One of the largest acquisitions in Nigerian history and Stripe's biggest acquisition to date. After years of working closely together and similar organizational goals, Stripe proposed to acquire Paystack. Both co-founders saw it as the opportunity to get to the projected future faster. CEO and co-founder of Stripe, Jack Dorsey, believed the increase in the use of the internet and smartphone users on the continent will increase the demand for online transactions, and in an interview with TechCrunch, he projected that Africa will grow significantly in the 10 to 20 years to come. They are looking to benefit from this growth and consider Paystack key to this long-term project. Since its acquisition in October 2020, Paystack has been working independently. Matt Henderson, head of Stripe Business for Europe, Africa, and the Middle East, affirmed that Stripe had the intention for independence in order to facilitate fast growth. This acquisition has provided Paystack with resources to develop new products, support more businesses, and unify the African divided payment market without having to constantly look for funding. In September 2021, Paystack became an Apple Pay partner, the first payment gateway in Africa to achieve this. This is a huge step that allows Paystack to receive payment from over 380 million Apple users from over 60 countries. It also relaunched its e-commerce store and updated subscription-based features. For businesses, it makes easier tracking of customers' cards that are about to expire, and has also become a payment option for vendors using WordPress plugin WooCommerce, a popular e-commerce platform enabling multiple online stores. Paystack then launched Paystack Commerce, a complete toolkit for selling online. After a high demand for creators to sell digital products, Paystack opened the possibility to sell digital products in an all-encompassing experience, with seamless management and ability to download purchases. Internet penetration has been rising amongst its young and growing population due to the broad expansion of smartphone usage on the continent, and because of this, e-commerce is expected to explode. Paystack's quality-focused approach to payment solutions is well positioned to corner the market. Credit cards are still quite uncommon, so their solution needs to have alternative payment methods such as mobile money to cater to each country's market condition. Launched in only Nigeria, South Africa, and Ghana, and recently announced beta in Kenya. There is still opportunity to move into other mature payment markets like Morocco and Egypt, or to be a pioneer in countries with significant ways to go in catching their neighbors in internet adoption and online purchases. Either way, Paystack has positioned themselves as one of the market leaders in a high-growth market that hasn't even started to realize its potential. What is your view on Paystack and payments in Africa? Let us know in the comment section, but before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new videos exploring the opportunity and the business landscape in Africa. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.